Hello, this is FG, back with the EU4 Anbennar. This is part 5, I believe, of the Orghelovar Let's Play. Sorry, someone, I believe, asked to see the Ketera menu. I believe that maybe it's actually been destroyed, which is unfortunate. Or something happened to it, I'm not sure 100% because I don't see it right now. But we're picking up where we left off, which is just with us dealing with Horde Curse. I will try something though. Expedition menu. Organize an expedition. Learnings of an Elder. We're going to take admin because we are quite badly behind in admin. Start preparation, send manpower. 5. Oh. Oh, yeah, I guess that would explain it. We will raise morale. That, organize the troops. Supply-wise, we're just going to spend mill. Get 80%. No, we'll get a little bit extra. We're going to core that. Expedition party, start preparations, organize the troops. This will be worth it if we can get some extra money. And we want expedition, start preparations, organize the troops, terrain. Okay, we'll go ahead and start like that. Take extra Diplo. Okay. What do I do? Is there any way to get some extra money? Okay, that should only give us 1 loan. As I am sure any of you have played this through this event are very aware, but you do not want to take many loans because yeah, that. We are going to fabricate claim here. We don't have anything else to be doing right now, so I thought we might as well fabricate some claims. take this. Vendorless stall. Do the mechanisms. Want to take that. Ooh, that's a good event. We're gonna take that. And we're also going to do this. And then $150, and we can pay for law and corruption reform. Next, we're going to overhaul the banks. Force them to collect debt. Orcish majority, purging the orcs, always good. Okay, that should be all the orcs gone from our lands for the moment. Gorbudad is restored. We get volcanic glass. We don't want to take this, that's way too much money. Standing before the vast basalt gates of Gorbudad, air thick with the heat and smoke of burning magma, it is easy to imagine the origins of the basalt dwarves' infamous fiery temper. Left to ruin by unchecked volcanic activity and the ravages of orcs and goblins, we must restore this place and reclaim it for dwarf kind. Our scouts have already reported large obsidian deposits in the vicinity, a perfect opportunity to re-establish Dwarven industry at the end of the Argrod. So that goes from providing us with 0.48 to 1.32. Along the Argrod are several entrances into surrounding cave systems, complex labyrinths filled with hostile goblin and valuable mineral deposits in equal measure. Recently, we heard word of a rare material sighted near a cavern called the Zarnik Breach. We should secure control of the entire cave system and send a proper expedition to see if there's any truth to these rumors. Excavation. Now we have gained control of Gorbudad and the surrounding caverns, we can turn our attentions to the mineral wealth of the area. While our geologists are not sure why minerals occur more frequently around volcanoes, perhaps due to the movement and heat of the rock or being carried in the currents of magma, Dwarven scholarship makes it clear that volcanoes are rich areas for mining. The system of caverns in the Zarn region has been identified by our prospectors and geologists as the most promising candidate in the area around Gorbudad. Initial explorations have already shown some shallow deposits of gems and minerals. Investing in more intensive mineral exploitation in the area will take time and money, but the dividends could be enormous. It is time to strike the earth. And then Gorbudad has to get dug real deep. What's our governing capacity looking like? I don't want to pay all that money. So, the people can kind of just deal with it. I really don't want to have to get into a debt spiral from a horde curse, which has on at least one occasion ruined one of my campaigns. Let's build you guys right here. Okay. These guys can go that way. Oh, Daltungar gave us just a little bit of money. I appreciate that. Banks in good health. Okay. Want to bring down the metal monopolies first. Okay. In the Act Bar area. We're just gonna take a little break while we wait for our money to build up a little bit. I'm actually gonna send them over here and yeah, I was gonna provoke them if they didn't rise up. Crank that down. gonna do textile monopolies, poor quality copper, something something, fuck you, Yanasir. Yeah. And we want probably national unrest again. We'll keep the artificers happy. That privilege that I just revoked, what that does is it gave all of my trading areas, or all provinces with a what's it called? Center of trade. It gave them extra autonomy, which was unpleasant. Yeah, we're gonna take another loan. Magic missile deployer. What's our expedition looking like? Morale's not looking great, but they should make it back. Oh, trolls. Heck yeah. I love trolls. One of my first playthroughs in Anbennar was actually with trolls. No, they're all gone. Troll's a good time. I highly recommend that campaign. It's a pretty easy one, and it's over relatively quickly. Sorry. Stumbling over my words. Expedition returns. Ooh, we got another place. An ancient geothermal power facility dating back to the days of Dwarvar, the famed Dilmherd of Dwarvar, has been rumored to lay beneath our very feet. Lacking concrete maps or logistics, sending a party of adventurers to explore the region would be a fool's errand. Yet, it seems that we are indeed fools. The cavern below us are an area of particularly dense volcanic activity, known for the active lava flows, fiery geysers, and all manners of ghastly horrors native to the Serpent Spire. Yet we must persist, for the glory awaiting us at the end of this trek shall be worth the many lives it will take to grasp it. I'm gonna send them out. Might actually be able to get this. A new coin. Yep. Okay. Harpulin Dam. Okay, we're gonna send out a few more. We're gonna send out another expedition. I gotta turn this up. Expedition menu. No. Sure, we'll take this. Organize the expedition, start preparations, raise morale, get that up, organize the troops, prepare supplies. Let's get the morale up just a little bit more. And we're going to send 5,000 in. Expedition. Start preparations, send manpower, 5,000 men, go back. We want take this. Bring down monopolies. All done. Okay, what else? Any of these give money? I'll do that. Hardy Seaman. We can do merchant cartel reform. We're going to take loans for that, but it's better to just have it done a little bit quicker. I might actually go and declare war on them. 6, 0, 6. I'm gonna start moving my armies. Okay, and we want to take Air Natvir, and we're going to call in Sirenvar. Only we can dig faster. gonna take 13. I'm gonna have move these guys back. Okay. Just gonna take that since we don't really have much else to do with them. With our mill power, that is. Sorry. Ask for military access. Goblins. We're going to take that too. We want a lot of innovativeness. What is that? I'll take that person just because they're half price. Deeper. Pantheon grows. And we can take Dagran Everbeard. Some exo arms. We can't actually use any of this because we have such a low artificer capacity, because artificer capacity, I guess I'll just real briefly explain it. Artificer capacity comes from basically two major sources: government reforms, and more importantly, it also comes from trade goods. The trade goods that give it are Dame's tier, coal, wherever we have coal. Whenever coal pops up as an actual trade good, that gives it, and also precursor relics, which should be over here. These give the most, which is why some nations are just a lot better with artificers than others. For instance, if you play on the Dragon Coast and you go for an artificer type nation, eventually, god damn it. Get rid of that. Send more guys over to come deal with that. What do we want? Yeah, we'll take this. do fair pay. Artisan. Oh, here we go. This is another event. Deep in the caverns of our mineral exploration project in Zarn, a miner swings his pickaxe into the rock, only to find it shuddering to a halt. Curiously, he fiddles in his belt for a smaller pick and chips away at the rock around the spot he struck, brushing the dirt away with his free hand until the light of his helm lamp catches some flat reflective surface with a telltale blue gleam. By the time the foreman arrives, hurried down the tunnel with 2 miners at his heels, a small crowd is gathered around the tunnel section, and several lamps have been set down to light the area. What he can see is the edge of an enormous sapphire deposit. The section found in the tunnel, easily as tall as a dwarf, and the beginnings of a tunnel alongside it show that it stretches much further and deeper into the earth. Even the single exposed section of sapphires would be enormously valuable, and depending on how much deeper it runs, the miners may have stumbled upon a truly massive volume of gems. Our merchants are already tallying an estimated revenues from such a deposit, and our scientists are eager to explore the reflective qualities of such high-quality sapphire. Sorry. So we get, where is it? Something around here. Flips over to, yeah, here it is. It's our sapphire chasm. Okay, hopefully this will be enough to deal with these particularists. Yeah, it is. Alrighty. Is there anyone? Yeah, these guys are about to rise up. Actually, let me go back. We have a siege general. How much war score is that going to be? Hardly any. We can do that. like stab. Abolishing slave contracts. Is that it? No, it is not. Okay. Good. Alrighty, we want that. Yeah, we're gonna pretty much obliterate Mountain Shark in this war. We're going to cut their nation up into 3 pieces and take all of their holds. Celebrate a festival. Free stab. Where are those guys? Oh, there they are. You have to do something. I'm just going to bombard that real quick. You know what? I can't let him go. I know I shouldn't re-elect him because he's bound to die relatively soon. But I just like the man too much. He's been with us since the very beginning, and it's hard to let go. That's going to help a lot. Slaves no more. Limit business ownership. Limit political owners. That's acceptable, right? I think that's all right. Is there anyone I can... need make an alliance with Eberthil. They should, yeah, they're all pretty large. Okay. There we go. Horde curse is over. Yeah. Okay, let's start paying off various expenses, or our loans, I guess. Yeah, we want Diplo. We're gonna pop this as well, because we are in a sort of desperate situation. We want preferably someone to improve relations. Yeah, there we go. Okay. These guys can go that way. This guy can go that way. Expedition returns. We want to let them rest. Yes, I need to cancel military access. We we also want to capital. Yeah, let's go ahead and start that. I'll develop this a little bit. We want siege ability, yeah. Okay. AE should be over pretty soon, and we're gonna core. We're gonna core some of these areas. We're gonna core your Nadvir. We're gonna accept Rust Road goblins, actually. Rust Road. What did I say? Rust Rove? No, Rust Road goblins. We're gonna accept them. Hopefully that'll get goblins a little bit closer to integrated. Okay. There we go. And that should also let us... Rust Road goblins. Hey. Up to coexisting. We also want to start hold restorations, air Natvir. Just take these guys. Alright, our nation's in pretty good shape right now, despite the enormous coalition. We grabbed an extra, what, 6 holds? It's pretty good. Go with Amharaz. take an opal dwarf. Scientific revolution continues. Yes, we go to the cartels. We can actually take loans from them. And we repay our old loans. We're going to take this, and we're going to take a divisor cost. Priest, ability. No, that's not happening. Do that. Okay. Ban any rebellions. Alright. Expedition menu. We're gonna build hit B. 2, 3, 4, 5. To expeditionary party, send manpower, 5,000 men, raise morale, some troops, prepare supplies, start expedition. I did not mean to hit that. That was an accident. They'll start actually converting some of these people, though. Eyes in the dark. Okay. You know what? It's time to start building a new army. Let's do 32, 16. gonna start restoring a Mithratum. Cobwebs. Okay. Oil cap, let's find out. Okay, Hibivar's out of the coalition. We're nearly at an hour at this point. And we want ancestral claims. Start pulling restoration. Orghelovar Vazkron. All right. Religion-wise, soon we will get that. Up. Restoration of Air and Natvir. We are going to rebuild forts in all these places because I do not want to have to deal with repairing these again, because that would be awful. Respect their wishes. There's Orghelovar Vazkron. want to build a fort here as well. Take advisor cost. Take them with us. There we go. It's on vintage. How do they feel about me? Going deeper. Okay, it's been a while since we've actually been able to build any buildings. Yeah, it was gonna happen. Well, at least we can instantly get him up to being high, or having extra pips. Trader demands aid. Take this, this, and this. Take that. Sure. Take zealousness. Okay. Expedition menu. Okay. We're gonna send those guys and expedition party. Preparations, raise manpower. Upfront payments. Prepare supplies. Organize the troops, map terrain. Some party shares. Raise morale. actually going to send these two up there as well. Okay, and we're going to build 3 extra. Also going to full core Mithratum. Expedition party, manpower, extra 5,000. No, I'm gonna just throw a little bit extra in there. Expedition party, start preparation. Okay. Okay. I am going to gnomes in the library. Let them come. Vicious humans, reconstruction. Grant them the charter. Put a stop to it. Okay. Miss Streets. Appease them. So want to encourage development over here. Workshop. Okay, the Enlightened 10. When discussing with our gnomish peers the practicalities of running a scientific nation-state, many days were spent debating the question of how much guidance or free rein should be given to individual researchers, but eventually a solution was found. While glassmaking must remain the central focus of our economy, a significant portion of industrial capacity in all other sectors will be dedicated to scientific research. To guide this process, we will establish the Orghelovar Research Institute, open to any citizen willing to learn and contribute to the future of our society. The most prestigious scientists will be placed on a council of the enlightened, charged with supervising the research of their fellow scientists and cooperating with the state to ensure research is shepherded in the directions beneficial to the future of Orghelovar. With this council established, we can begin creating research projects in the fields we are most interested in. Let us... We have to understand what we fear. Successful development. Let's celebrate a festival. want missionary strength for right now. To help us with converting the goblins. Something that the ancestors probably do not smile upon too much. Build a mill here. Magic is a difficult topic to study. While artificery is able to manifest quite a bit, it is often more through reproduction and iteration of spells than by invention. In other words, while we often know how magic works, we rarely know why it works. It limits its use on a very fundamental level, and at the core of it, of course, is Asvangiz, what Canorians know as Dame's Tier. It empowers our runes and in turn our artifacts. Beyond this, it is the primary driving force behind the power of mages, who by and large are unaccountable and virtually impossible to regulate. For this, we intend to fund much more research into Asvangiv itself. Start at the source. Research rooms. What's our expedition party looking like? Pretty good. A whole lot of goblins. Sorry, forgot I was supposed to be doing this. We will actually do that just for now. Honest merchants of Orghelovar. At present, we have only managed to construct a small part of our Orghelovar Research Institute, and the current facilities cannot provide offices for every scientist, let alone specialist laboratories and living quarters for our most dedicated researchers. If we are to remain at the forefront of scientific research, we lack the facility. This lack of facilities must be addressed. We are looking for... Where is some dames here? You can ally with Sugamber. We should probably drop our alliance with Celiand. keep it with Everthill. We're doing pretty good on converting the goblins over. Okay, here we are. Secure Gib Alzhan. Magic is a concept which is hard or perhaps even impossible to fully understand with our current tools. What is obvious is that as Hengiz, or Dame's tier, in common, has some fundamental connections with magic, and thus it is likely that by understanding the strange material, we may learn how to harness magic for its science and artificery. Sadly, our current supply of Azhalgiz is limited, and we must either secure a local source or a reliable supply from our trading partners. The Azhalgiz tax. Following reports that research into Algiz is straining due to a lack of supply, researchers have petitioned the High Council to step up. If they have to keep working at this pace, they claim research is going to take several lifetimes. Attempt to import Azhalgiz from abroad have resulted in very little, and existing deposits cannot be sufficiently mined faster without serious safety risk. In order to secure the large amounts of Azhalgiz we need, they requested that we limit its use for other projects. By levying a harsh tax on the use of Az for purposes not related to research, they claim we can ensure the supply remains large enough for quantities needed for research. Okay. Tunneling Menace. Yeah, we'll take the supplies. Separatist and Orghelovar. We want... I'll just take this. Now we face open revolt. Nearly every institution in the country associated in any way with magic has banded together in opposition to the tax on Azhalgiz, with many more laying down their tools in solidarity with them. With the research nowhere near done, we cannot afford to wait it out any longer. We have to act now. Appease the mages. Our situation grows more dire by the day. Rebels in our country threaten the population, especially the artificers, and blame them for the increasing prices and tax as a whole. While not entirely wrong, the artificers are not the only party to blame. Regardless, this rebellion presents a threat to Orghelovar and must be quelled. We will not negotiate with a knife to our back. Oh, sorry, tabbed out for a moment. What time is it? I am actually going to probably just call it right here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. So in this episode, we managed to deal with the Horde Curse. I gotta build a bastion there. Sorry, I forgot about that. I'll build one here too. We got Horde Curse done. We expanded northwards and managed to actually grab grab down Hildir, which is always good to do that. I will do this one last mission. We have a coalition that's half a continent. You know, whatever. Easy times. And it's our last event. With our nation pacified, we need to ensure the continuation of trade relations. The biggest obstacle for us that is darkness. Our Dwarven traders might be used to the oppressive darkness of the caverns and old railways between the holds, but humans and elven traders dare not make these journeys with nothing but torches and lanterns to keep the dark at bay. If we are to make these trade routes accessible to the surface races, they need to be well lit. That is where our artificers come in. They have been working on a new prototype lighting device powered by a Dame's Tier core that is able to produce light to pierce the darkness of the caverns of the Serpent's Reach. Now all we need is working on making it affordable, durable, and long-lasting. Innovation of light. After a lot of iterations, our artificers and engineers have produced the final version of the lighting device. Stripped down to its barest essentials, the conical design is no larger than a lantern and produces vastly more light. The top can be screwed out to access the Dame's Tier core, pre-cut in a rectangular shape to be easy to replace. They are now being installed throughout the holds in the Serpent's Reach, illuminating the long trade routes under the mountain. So this is... yeah, I remember this event. This one's just -2 on rest. I don't think I read this. Maybe I did. There it is, in case I didn't. Okay, so, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.